I don't have a video because I'm on my gaming laptop.
Okay, that's Michaela.
Yeah.
Okay. And Marietta.
Hi.
Hello. I'm just doing a little bit of attendance and so I can try to get to know you guys. Marietta. Nanogijic? Is that how you say
Nana
it?
Keezik.
Nano,
Nana Keezik.
Nanokizic. Okay.
Yeah. But I use star.
Yeah, I have that. I have that in italic in brackets. Okay, guys, I said I was going to get started in about 3 minutes, so I will get started. I'm going to share my slideshow. And then play from the start. Okay, so in our class tonight, we are looking at, just trying to get rid of that box there. I think we're still looking at trauma and healing. Do that topic there. Get out my outline and everything so I have it handy for any of your questions. Okay. So how I've been doing this, so this is like the third week, and I say it's the week of Sunday, November 15th. So this is the work that you'll be like laying out this week, if you haven't already, okay? Tonight we're gonna look at our topic, trauma and healing, through various ways. We will do a community builder that people have been asking about. Those are just little get to know you kind of activities. There's a viewing in your outline, I forget her name, but Healing Through Story is the title. You have begun, or you will begin, reading In Search of April Raintree and just recording in your reflective journal. Okay, so just like you would in your classroom as a teacher, you work to build your classroom community, your community of learners. So that's why I've put in community builders so that we can learn to or kind of build that community. So I'm going to try to move this because I can't see. So just as you would in your classroom right now, you might be doing online classes and eventually, hopefully, in person when we are able to build that online, that class community, and you will with your own classroom. So I found this slide and this quote, and it says, "It is a fact that in the right formation, the lifting power of many wings can achieve twice the distance of any bird flying alone." And that is just an example of how we can lift each other up and when we work together, and that it can, our burden or our journey can be a little bit lightened when there's other people, other wings that help us, instead of just trying to do this all by ourselves all the time. So you can do this, you can answer in the chat. So this little community builder that we're doing, I wonder which celebrity would you like to sing at your next birthday party? There was no limits. You could have anybody sing at your birthday party that you would like to, and it would be done. Just imagine that, how awesome that would be. And let's answer in the chat if I can see it. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to move on, and I'm just going to watch the chat to see you guys if you can put in what celebrity you would like to have sing at your next birthday party. For me, I would choose Buffy St. Marie because I think she is amazing. I try to see her whenever I can, well, pre-COVID when she was doing concerts. So I was lucky enough that I would see her maybe once a year. I think the year before COVID hit, it was twice a year I saw her. But I just think she's amazing. She's still got so much energy for her age, and she's just awesome. I love Buffy St. Marie. That's who I would get to sing at my birthday party. Oh, yeah. So some people are putting in the chat, Johnny Cash, if only. George Strait, Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think the only real country singer that I saw in concert before was, he's really tall. I got to think of his name. Yeah, I'll think about it. So if you haven't already, when you click on Healing Through a Story, you're going to be taken to YouTube and watch a talk. And let me see what I got here. So Annie is the woman who's speaking. Her personal experience contextualizes her talk. So it kind of, she talks from her experience, and that kind of shows where she's come from, and it puts her discussion in a place so you can understand it better. She focuses on the importance of family and community in overcoming traumatic experience. So I want you to think about this and relate it to yourself. Who or what supports you on your journey? Maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your parents. So family members and or community supports, I wonder, community supports. So I know in our community, we have a lot of people that are working really hard to support people through providing food, like emergency food sources. And even though we're like in very Southern Ontario, they are still, they'll come and deliver groceries if you need groceries. There's just a lot of help right now. And I'm finding just, especially through COVID, that people are really pulling together and trying to help one another. So that's my question to you, that if you can answer that in the, you can answer it in the chat, or you can answer it in your reflection paper, that would be awesome. And just know that having that support's really, really important. Okay, not only just on your journey, your learning journey, you know, as you're going through school, but even just right now and trying to get everything done, you know, meeting all those expectations that people have of you and your family, your job, through your education. Okay, just make sure you're reaching out for that support. So you finished Keeper and Me, and you are beginning to read Insert Your April Rain Tree. So I was just wondering, I'm going to try to get rid of that again. I was just wondering, what do you like about this book so far? You can let me know that in your reflection paper. You can email me. And I want you to share your thoughts in your reflective journal. One of the tasks that I have you do every week, and you don't have to send it to me, but you can if you just want to know if you're on the right track, is to write in your reflective journal, because your summative is going to be due December 4th. So that's just finding some themes in your writing and expanding on them, giving me some examples from your life experience and also from the novels that we're reading. Maybe something triggered or connected with you in maybe some of the YouTube videos that we watched. So I just wanted to go over the creative book review assignment. Some people were asking about that again. So this is in something that I sent you, and it's called Specific Assignment Guidelines. So we've all done book reviews. It's like telling about the book and like who, what, when, where, why, and how. That's good. I do want you to address those, but I want you to do it in an interesting way. Be creative with it. Okay, so this is how I'm going to mark it. You will have an introduction, So make sure you include like the book title, the author's name. Oh, I should back up a little bit. You can choose from either Keeper and Me or April Raintree. Okay, so I want you to do a book review on one of those books. Okay, in that you will be doing a brief summary of the main points. Okay, so you may talk about who is the general audience of the book? Like, who do you think it was written for? What happened? What's discussed in the book? When did the action or events take place? Where did the action events happen? Like, was there a certain city? Why did the events occur? Why did a person act a certain way? And how are the events significant? How did this book affect you? Okay, so that's just a summary. That's the introduction. So just one paragraph, one bit of writing, and you're just summarizing all that. Now in the body, this is where you're going to choose about 3 or 4 main points about the book. And then that's going to be a separate piece, separate paragraph. Okay, so I want to know what you think of the book. There's a list of suggestions here to get you started. So you might talk about, well, I liked the book because, or I did not like because. I found this interesting, or the most or least interesting part was. Okay, and give me an example. Maybe you wonder why the author wrote what they did, or kept a certain part in the book. This reminds me of, or this is similar to. Maybe you wanted to know more about something. Were you surprised by something? Were you impressed, or did something like really stay with you in your memory? Maybe something you noticed that you had never noticed about a subject before. I want you to support each of your main points with examples from the book. Okay, that clearly develops your idea. The conclusion is going to be 10 marks. And give the book an overall rating and explain why you rated it as you did, like 1 to 10. Was it a 10? Was it a 9? How come you gave it a 4? You know, why didn't you like it? This is an example. Tell whether or not you would recommend this book to someone else who might enjoy or dislike this kind of book, and why. And the last bit, references. It says the references should be in APA format. If you do like a different format, just make sure that it's in a format, like in a reference style that you would use for like an academic paper. Like you've all written essays before, so you know your references at the end of that, make sure they're in that kind of format. So like the author's last name, and then their first name, and then the title of the book, the year it was. Actually, it's a publisher, and then the year of the book. So just make sure that I want you to keep up on your how you reference them in a certain format. Okay, that's worth 5 marks. That's a pretty good, easy 5 marks. So I just went over the book review outline. Okay, so like I said, I want you to present it in a creative, fun way. Okay, and here's an example. I was showing you last week. One of my students from last year made a box, and in all those little sides, she put in the bits of information from the book review. Okay, so what she liked about it, or she might have broke down the book in different kind of chapters. Okay, so that's what the creative book review is. I want you to have fun with it. Be creative. Okay, so I put my cell number. That's probably the quickest way that you will get a hold of me. Okay, so you can text me, and I usually have my phone with me. I'll get back to you right away. This is just my general email at Hotmail. Okay, and I do also have an Oshki email. I don't check that like every day. I don't check my Hotmail every day either. Like, but if you don't mind waiting a little bit, like, you know, a day, I will get to it. Okay, but the most quick way to get a hold of me is my cell number. Okay, and that is on the course outline as well. Okay, so I think that's all I have, guys. I'm gonna close that down, and I'm recording so I can send that to you. I'll try to. I know that you guys also have a Facebook group too. I have to be honest, I'm kind of afraid of Facebook. It's kind of scary to me. But if that's the best way that you guys can, if that's what works best for you, I will really try to do that. I'm going to just have to talk to Mark and figure out a way of how to do that, because I don't know. Like, I have one account. Maybe you guys can tell me, do I use like my account that I would just use for like my friends? Anybody? And do you want me to do that? Like, are you okay just meeting like once a week and then emailing me or texting me with your questions? Because that's fine too. But I do want somewhere to put these recordings in case people miss them. Okay. Did anybody have any questions? No? Everybody doing okay with the readings? You now should be on your second book. I know that seems like a lot, but this course is so short. I've had to cut it down a few times. Okay, so if there's no questions, guys, I'm gonna let you go. And I will ask Mark to put this recording on your Facebook group or wherever she puts hers.
I think that's a good idea too. If you put it on, send it to Marg and let her post it on Facebook. We all go on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, she said
It
that
would be easier for us.
Okay, so I will send the recordings to Marg and have her put it on your page. Okay? Tracy,
Okay,
are you in the
thank you.
Are you in the hospital?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, why? Sorry, I'm being.
No, it's okay. My grandfather's here in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Oh.
My granny. There's my grandparents.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
My
Get
teacher.
better. Get better. Thanks for checking in, Tracy. I appreciate that. Okay.
And if I have any questions, I will certainly text you.
Okay, perfect. All right, you
All
take
right.
care.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. See ya. Somebody said they couldn't hear anything. Okay, let's see what's in the chat. Okay, who was that? All right. If there's no other questions, guys, I'm gonna let you go then. Was it you that said you couldn't hear anything? All I see is Galaxy A50. Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear anything? You keep cutting out. Okay, I'm gonna text you. I mean, yeah, you keep cutting out. Can you hear now? Okay, who was that? Okay, I'm gonna go. Did you have any questions? Nope, nothing. Oh, okay, we'll post it. I will get Marg to post it. This recording. Okay. Okay?